Hello. Hey, how are things going? Oh, this is working. What is it? Yeah, it's totally working. I was just checking. Anyways, Frankey, you're good. Yes, yes. I am. That's the idea. Anyways. Yeah, from a little while back. Mr. Yumioka, over here. Huh? Oh. You're Gamiodo's manager, Mr. Yumioka, yes? Good to see you again. Miss Kurosuzu. What a coincidence running into you here. Gamiodo? Yumioka? What kind of person is this guy? Let's see. How have things been since we last met? If she just stays with her training, she won't have to rely on cheating people anymore. Yes, she has been keeping at it. Hitting people? Miss Kurosasu. So glad to see you're doing well. I assure you we have had no issues you need to concern yourself with. I've been trying to avoid eye contact with Mio since he noticed it was her. Something's fishy. Think. Because what kind of person is this guy? You wanna tell me what's happened? I came from a while back. A family overseeing a reliquary came to us saying they were being investigated by someone suspicious. A second named Suigen Gamiyodo suddenly showed up. He said that she had a premonition that something terrible would happen and had to exorcise the temple immediately. Not like a court for a burglary. After they notified the police, I was dispatched there by paranormal affairs. I inspected the place myself and didn't see anything wrong, so I sent them away. He acted as Gamiodo's manager during the case. That is pretty suspicious. Apparently she was looking for something there, but I told her that there was no excuse for fraud and sent her off with a scolding. And honestly, Gamio didn't even have much spirit sense to speak of, which soured my mood on the whole thing. Hey, how are you doing, Guren? Well, how you doing? I know it was weird to poke you at that moment, like through DMs. I know that I don't talk with a lot of people, but I have an idea that I have stolen from someone, and I think the person doesn't want it, so it's okay. I think they are mad right now, but who cares? I mean, ideas are to be copied, anyways. I wanted to make a tier list of VTubers good for organ harvest, and you seem right good for it. I'm probably going to do it next week. Oh, I'm probably going to ask what's her name, Jelly too. But yeah, I have been playing this novel, reading this visual novel. It had some playing. Oh. But yeah, it's basically like that. I have been like sending DMs to every like VTuber I more or less kinda sort of know. Those that I feel kinda comfortable with asking, because there's a lot that I don't really feel like it would be a good idea. I don't know them that well. Nevertheless, I believe it's kinda like, what do you call it? Networking? A bit? It's not collabing. Kinda networking though. Well, she's involved in kind of stuff, so she may at least be knowledgeable about paranormal objects. Apparently, she's one of those fraudulent psychics that are so common nowadays. I see. If you have no further business with me, then I'll be on my... Oh, before you go, Kamiyodo seems to know a lot about paranormal objects. It would be a huge help if you could ask her about something. And what that might be? If she's familiar with an ancient text called the Record of Fate Yin Scroll, or anything about the descendants of Onmyoji named Seiman Tsuchimikado. I beg your pardon? Miss Kurososu, how do you... So you do know about it? I see, that's what you are after then. That means... Hold it. Don't tell me you're trying to snatch up some innocent schoolgirls this time. Stop right there. Huh? If it isn't Yomioka, what a pleasure to see you again. Maya Chusawa, what are you doing here? Okay, this investigator here helped me out. You really did a number on me. What do you know? We just so happen to have some business with Hikaku ourselves. Why don't you just join us? You can't do that much for us, can't you? You work for Hikaku, after all. Let me see something, because the last time I saw the video it was kinda high. The music. Let me lower it a bit. It's kinda cruel, but, you know, it's too high. Depending on how the conversation goes, I won't have to get the police involved. You work for Hikaku? What's going on? There's really no way you can refuse, though, is there? You two young ladies must be involved as well. Would you care to join us? Sure. I do like how they look, like I really like how the art style looks, to be honest. Like how the hair or some parts of it have like this like ink painting thing. Quite a view, isn't it? How long can you play down with this many people line up and wanting to answer from you? Just give in and come clean with everything you know. Oh, there's too many people now, though. Let's see. Excuse me, I had no idea that Gamiodo was connected with Hikaku. Yes, they're very good. But I'd just like to ask. Was it Miss Yamamori from Hikaku who obtained the Record of Fate and passed it on to Ariashi? Yes. Yes, I do like it. It kinda reminds me of, like, the cutout style of Danganronpa characters without being, like, cutout styles. Because they're, like, on 2D environments that have, like, depth. I don't know if they're 3D, though. They could be 3D, but I think they're 2D. Or it could be, like, a very interesting way of fusing 2D and 3D. My mistake. Was it Sweden Gamiyodo's doing then? No, it was not. We first learned that the Record of Fate from Mr. Ayashi. It was that Mr. Yamamori gained an interest and extended a contract to compensate him in return for his research and finding. Then who it was that activated the Feast of Shadows that called forth the Curse of the Seven Mysteries? I give you my word that we had no part in that. We had learned from Ariashi beforehand that something could happen at midnight last night, that is all. Hey there, there's no way that's true, stop lying. I must ask that you please refrain from violence. Hold on, Yako, it's alright. The minute I learned that Gamiodo was none other than the Queen of Hikaku herself, I felt that was the case. But he doesn't have a strong enough spirit sense for it. Oh, gotcha. Well, it is somewhat shameful if you require proof, then so be it. So that talk of supernatural power was just hot air? I don't think she has zero spirit sense, but even Yako here has more than her. I do? Also, the spirit power lingering in the park has been bothering me for a while, quite some time. The person who died here must have considerable power spirit sense. If they were a Hikaku employee, then maybe they should have been the one running things. My, to think that Jogo Okie was so talented. At any rate, Hikaku wasn't the mastermind behind exposing the Record of Fate to the world and interested in the Feast of Shadow. I think we can be sure about that. Alright. I'll cut to the chase then. Are you the one who killed Hajime Yoshimi? No, we did not. Don't try to play dumb now. If not you, then who? Much I don't know. While it's true that we were after the information he possessed, he was killed by someone else before we could acquire it. Which forced us to target you instead, Miss Shosawa. And that's why you forced me to talk and why I ended up with this curse, huh? Indeed, though I never thought you would escape. Well, it took a couple of miracles, but yeah, I got out. And just what information did Hashime have that you wanted? You really think you can get away without answering now? But... then I come to hand over the Haunting Clapper's curse stone like I promised. A curse stone? Thank you, I have to admit I'm surprised that you are a man of your word. But first I got some questions about the curse stone you already have. What exactly do you want to know? Earlier you said that Hikaku have a collection of 6 curse stones already. 6! I'd like to confirm which of the 7 mysteries that corresponds to. And why do you need that to know? Because I don't trust, of course. If you really are collecting them like you said, you have no problem saying which curse stones they are, right? First, the Whispering Canal. Good. What else? Mechosawa over there has the beckoning light. Yep. You're the one who made sure I got it. What? Unfortunately for you, I don't feel like handing it over. So I don't think it counts as one of yours. Good to know. Anyway, to continue. Next there's the Ever-Burning Lantern, which we gave to Hideki Ariashi. We consider that one of Hikaku's den. Whatever, we will worry about that later. That's 3. What about the others? Well, the others are, the Foot Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What? And lastly, the Fourth Procession, if I recall. So you claim about it... how about it, mademoiselle? That's wrong, those 3 are with Inspector Tatsumi. I gave the full procedure to him myself, so I know he's wrong. There you have it. Too bad for you, pal. If our agreement was founded on lies, then I have no duty to hand over my curse stone like I promised. Meaning the only curse stone you have is the Whispering Canal. And it inevitably follows that you used it to kill that young man at Kinshibori Park. What a horrible act, and to your own employee no less. No, there you're mistaken. To be eternally frank with you, we do not possess a single curse stone. What? We plan to collect soul dregs using any method available to us. Of course, as we needed the right. But committing murder ourselves was too much of a risk. We intended on having others collect the soul dregs for us. Is that so? Therefore, I myself have no soul dregs in my possession. It was our plan to arrange for particularly greedy individuals to receive these curses. What? It's possible that Shogoki came to possess the Whispering Canal because of that. But by the time I became aware of this, he was already dead. I don't believe you. Are you really trying to talk your way out of this now? Or do you really want me to believe that Hikaku was cursed by a complete coincidence? Oh, I'm just reading a visual novel, Abdi. It's a really interesting one. It's really complicated to explain. But I can say, how I'm doing pretty fine right now. Are you excited to play Traveler on Saturday, man? I know I am. I really like that game. I hope you're... I don't know if you guys are going to roll like a few more, what they're called, rolls. But if you do, let's hope it goes well. Anyway, this is the truth, whether you believe me or not. It must have been someone else entirely who took Shogo Oki's stone and killed him. I have no idea whatsoever whose hand the Whispering Canal is in now, nor where it may be. Oh, could it really be... Then it wasn't Hikaku who put the idea in Fumichika Nejima's head to get the curse stone either. Nejima? The only one we have negotiated with are Iwai and Ariashi. Interesting. Excuse me, but does that mean you don't know the location of the remaining curse stones either? There's one that hasn't been mentioned about. The Taiko of Tsugaru. Oh, good question, my mysterious mademoiselle. I'm afraid we have no information in regards of that either. Okay, that's fine. Let's hope for the best. Have you heard enough about the Curse Stones? I have nothing else to tell you. Okay, who else? Oh. Excuse me, are you new to all this too? Okay. I'm guessing Mancando's just tagging along. Me too. Let's make sure to not get in the way, shall we? Right. And you know about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll too, don't you? If you were researching the Rite of Resurrection in the Record of Fates, then you must have looked into the Yin Scroll as well. That's right, the Record of Fates alone wasn't enough to learn how to collect soul dregs. I'm sure you look into many things on your own, but how much do you actually know? Who and where Seiman Tsuchiki Mikado descendants are? Were you able to find sort of information with Gamiodo's connections? I can't reveal that. Then would you prefer expose the public how Gamiodo is a fraud with almost zero spirit sense? Fine, I understand. From the results of our independent research, I found that Seiman Tsuchiki Mikado descendant was Hajime Yoshimi. That's a thing that we knew already. What? So, Hajime Yoshimi is, let me go over here. He's dead guy. He died. He's like 100% dead. However, Hajime Yoshimi was only carrying a fragment of the whole. A fragment? That's right, he did say something about a fragment of an old manuscript. The location of the Yin Scroll was hidden. The information was split into two hidden in pairs of talismans, which were then passed down from generation to generation. Talismans? I see. Hajime Yoshimi was supposed to have one, but it was almost certain stolen when he was killed. So that he knew the location of the other as well. So that's why you question me about the thing he inherited. The girl Hajime had been helping recently must have had it then. Oh, Michiyo's talisman. Yes, Michiyo Shiarashi was also likely the descendant of Seiman Tsuchi Mikado. What? The talisman she carried as a keepsake from her father. We searched for it based on Miss Chousawa's memories. However, Michiyo Shirashi was already dead. By coincidence, she happened to be closely connected to Iwai, so we began our investigation there. But he was already dead too, leaving you in a quandary. I see. Mio, if we can get both of the talismans, yep, we'll know the location of the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. Sometimes those answers are the hardest to find. Yako, let's keep quiet about the location of the talismans for now, okay? Alright, no need for Yamioka to know. That was close one, almost let it slip. Excuse me, Mr. Investigator. What is it, mademoiselle? Would you be willing to give up the cursed stone you have? Yes, you have a point. They're too dangerous to carefully walk around with it in one's pocket. However, sorry to disappoint you, that's not possible at the moment. Why is that? You don't know, do you? Then I'll tell you both of you and our friend from Hihaku over there. I doubt any of you have attempted it yet. But it seems that curse stones cannot be given to normal people. Huh? What? We actually tested it with Madame here earlier. Even if you give the curse stone to someone else, the curse bearer doesn't change, and the stone eventually makes its way back to the bearer. It's almost obvious when you think about it, seeing as how the curse stone appeared to the curse bearer of their own accord to begin with. But Inspector Tsutsumi has collected curse stone from the other curse bearers. Then Inspector Tsutsumi must be a curse bearer as well. Ah. So from what you're saying, curse stones can only be transferred between curse bearers. And obtaining a curse stone alone doesn't make someone a curse bearer, so they can't use its curse? Exactly, so they aren't quite as dangerous as you think. As for Hikako's intention of just collecting the curse stone from themselves, unfortunately for them, it was never going to work, unless there was a curse bearer among them. That damn Ariashi, how could he not know this? That must be why I sensed that I couldn't take Yako's curse stone. I returned it right away when I borrowed it from her earlier. That's precisely how it works, my mysterious mademoiselle. I'll give mine directly to the Inspector Tsutsumi later. You know Inspector Tsutsumi, then I think that's for the best. Thank you. Okay, I think that's about all we have to ask him. I'll let you off today since you went along with all our questions nicely. A pleasure working with you. We are done here. What information you have? The hell are you whining about? I said we are done, so scram. It's all our business as well, so I shall be bidding you all farewell. Yes, right. Excuse me, Mr. Investigator. Please don't forget about the curse stone. Don't you fret, I'll hand it over to Inspector Tsumi like I promised. I'm glad I didn't end up having to give it to that Yamioka. Let's take our leave, madame. With this, we will be freed from this troublesome curse ourselves. They are totally bullshitting. They don't want to get rid of the curse. That lady and the investigator, we should keep an eye on them. Agreed. Really? Why? I think they're up to something. That's my intuition, but still. Yeah, I wonder what that investigator really wanted out of all this. If his goal was getting information about the curse stones, then it might be bad. Alright, I got one of those curse stones too, the beckoning light. Alright, if you wouldn't mind, would you give the inspector to me without using it? Yeah, sure, if you introduce me to the cop, that's it. I feel like I keep carrying it around with me, I'll start getting some weird ideas. I just remembered, Mayu, I have something important to tell you. Well, what's with all the yelling all of a sudden? You know a girl named Hitomi Okuda, don't you? Really? Hitomi has Hajime's talisman? Yes, he entrusted it to her in a panic just before his death. It was an immediate crisis closing in on him, but Hitomi was the only one around that he could ask for it. So, I'm sorry. She got left with such a big responsibility. That must mean that Hajime got killed by someone who was after the talisman. But since he gave it to someone else, they couldn't steal it like they wanted. I'll have to thank Hitomi for that. I also think it's going to be hard for us to get her to give up the talisman. Yeah, you may be right. It was Hashime's dying request to her. So you two need the talisman for something? Yeah. Personally, I like to use the talisman as bait. Then I could get my hands on the bastard that killed Hajime. Please, I promise we will uncover the mastermind behind all this. They probably have a supernatural ability at their disposal. Please leave them to us. Yeah, we'll catch them, don't you worry. Well, look at that. You got that look in your eyes. Look at young people get this that says that they'll get something done no matter what it takes. How am I supposed to say no to that? You go find them and give them what they deserve. For what they did for my Hajime. You hear? We will. I'm pretty mad at them myself. If punches work on them, I'll give them a good one. Not that I can get behind. I'll leave it to you two. Now then, your next move should be to find Hitomi and get that talisman. Though, isn't there one more talisman that you need? Right. But we got pretty a good idea where the one Michio had is. We have to check with Inspector Tsumi about that. We should go back to the school and call him. You got it. Okay, I'll head to the high school now. I'll wait for you there. And now we go back to the story. Huh. You know what? I can't do it. Give me 1 second. I don't know the RTMP server for Twitch. I mean, I could do it, but nobody watches it. Let's see. Twitter. Let me see. How did I do? Let me check if I can do that. Someone sent me the PNG. Okay, let me see if I can figure it out. RMTP server Twitter. Man. Click on the sources tab. Create source. Yeah, I have never used Periscope. What the fuck? I have to use Periscope. You could use well, because it's hard, I guess, because I don't find way to do it. Yeah, I will read it later, yeah. I thought it was going to be super easy, like a press of a button, but I guess not. Okay, so there must have been a beacon on light. Something might have changed. Something must have changed, but I don't see anything. It might have changed. I don't know how to make them. Ah, okay, thank you. I think I will do it, but I need to understand how it works. But there's no change at all. What the fuck are you even talking? Think. Maybe I have to press the fax a few times. So it's, yeah, I kinda like this character, Richter. No. One over here. Did we try anything anywhere else? I don't know. Kimboshi Park? Telephone booth, surroundings. No. Not this one. I do like the music though. I have to admit that I do like the music. Well, the more bombastic music. Wonky, yes. Give me 1 second. I'm a... Eh. They ended it, so why is it still like open? There's something wrong here. Like, do I go instead of here? It did work, but what else? More, I don't know. I don't know, it is the ending, okay? I don't know. Come on. I'm trapped. Like, I know she's here, but I don't know how to make them go and search for her. I know she's here, I don't know how to make them go there. Arrangement? No, not important. I'm super trapped, I think. Hey, how are you doing, Alto? Alto, later I'm going to ask for your PNG if you don't mind. Or just send it to me, your way. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Hmm. Finish investigation and doesn't work. Is this bugged? Let me try some. Let's restart it. Maybe I did something wrong? Further news, blah 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 blah. Okay, I already have read this, so... Oh, hello, Spike. Spike, how are you doing? I think the game got bugged, so I'm trying to like pass this thing as fast as possible because I already read them. Thank you, Alto. Spike, do I have you in Discord? It's a weird question. Do I have you in Discord? Does that work? Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot about something. Give me one second because I opened it. I forgot about it. Give me a second. This is an important thing that I should have done, but I didn't. Now let's go to over here. Close it. Now you should stop feeling robbed, because now when you say, let's say, I don't wonder. Now it works. I need to know where the fuck is the thing. Short chat. There you go. Super. There you go. Completely 100% abusable. But you know what? I don't give two shits at this point. Oh, it's double. Finish this. I have to finish the conversation. Yep. Away. We go this way. Yeah, it's always funny, I agree. Nothing has changed. I don't see anything that has changed, for fuck's sake. Maybe somewhere, I don't know. Let's go to the candy shop. Yeah. Sadly, for some reason, the root sandstorm is coming from my speakers. Okay, I will have to start it because I don't know. Oh, there's a storm right now. Can I? Button to like skip as fast as possible. Controls. Backspace. Yeah. And then Cool guy. Okay, let's go pump. Well, it is a game of psychological horror as you were expecting. Yes. Um. Take. Soap. Soap and mope. I'm very sure it isn't. Your name is... Recall. Come on. Let's do this quick. Let's do this super quickly. Because I want to go back to the actual story of the game. I already saw all this. And it cost me like a lot. Bottom drawer. Think. What else? Oh, there's what I was searching for. Hey, evil curses, whatever, blah blah blah. No, don't worry. It's totally about jump scares, like the Japanese usually do. Oh shit, there we go. I got jump scared by some ugly looking motherfucker. A lot of little mini games. There you go. Yeah, no. Fuck. Speedrunning strat. Okay, and she got... Now, just be sure that you like the things. Okay. Okay. Buck. One, 946. Fax machine. And now we go get the pen. But to like at the pen. Nail polish. Now he has some memories. With her on screen, it's more like you're not speed shot running, but replacing 3 with L. What? Speed? Okay, now I just need to recharge. Oh wait, no. I must spend. Go up here. Hume. Visual novel, yes. Now I go to the other side. Visual Vigos Amogus, yes. Huh, it didn't work. That's strange. I think it only takes Amogus alone. Give me a second. It's a very visual Amogus, yes. Finish investigation, finish. No, wait, no. To the one on the bottom. Fucking damn it. If I tell them everything I know to split, they should be clear what it is. First, I mean a building owned by Hikaku, a factory or a warehouse. As for the address, close to Konjin Bridge. That's right. My course sequence is the beckoning light. It means the place might be near Konjin Bridge. Okay, time to send it. Okay, now think until the end. Assume we go to Shikima residence, and there should be a phone ring. Oh, the phones. No, guys, you shouldn't want to keep waiting. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I have to use the fax. Thought it was written in pen, but what it says. Help! I'm trapped in the Hikaku soaps warehouse or factory near Konjin Bridge. Ah, Hikaku. Why would someone send me such a message? I'm being pranked? It's too fishy to be coincident. I wouldn't put it past Hikaku. Blah, 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 blah. We should check it out. Hopefully we don't find anything so sinister. Yes. Looking around, I determined the abandoned factory is indeed Hikaku's. And I want the factory near the Konjin Bridge. Everything lines up. So the person who faxed us for... Well, let's find out. If there's nothing, we should wrap up fast. But isn't this place locked? Don't underestimate me, ma'am. I can't... Okay. Oh my, you truly are something. Please be careful then. Nothing opened. What the fuck? Okay, no, this is the province truth matter. No, let's go to the story chart. I'm guessing Hume. I am unaware of how to continue. Like 100%. I tried my best. Maybe. It's not opening. Man, I have no idea. Um... I'm trapped. Maybe I haven't finished like the whole thing. No, last resort, you do? Oh! Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own? But does she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she meant to steal curse stones with soul drugs already in? Doesn't correct anything we know. Live nearby, which means she have the Taigo Tsurugi curse. We will still don't know much about that one. Richter. That last resort Ayame spoke of could be our chance. We don't use her. I hear you loud and clear. Let's see in Boshi Park if I finish everything here. Crossbar, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's go to Miroricho one more time. Okay, please, let me continue. Maybe I just needed that conversation? Oh, it was that. I needed that conversation. Okay. We can continue. From HQ to Albuquerque. Officers have discovered the residence of paroled offender Michiki Nijima, currently wanted under suspicion of criminal threat. Suspect escaped his residence prior to officers' arrival and is now largely insuming the city. Suspect is not to be plain on foot. All bureaus are instructed to pursue, ensure that he does not take refuge indoors. Furthermore, suspect is believed to possess a weapon capable of causing large-scale casualties. All officers are instructed to exercise extreme caution in their pursuit. Remain vigilant for the signs of explosion and poison gas. They tracked down Najima's safe house, but he lagged it just before we could get there. Not your fault, we should have known he'd be on the lookout for us. We got officers all over town, it's only a matter of time before we back him. So boss, what are we doing here anyway? Every Najima might show up. Call it a hunch, but he used it... Anyways... Remember that mugshot of Najima that was circulated? I think it was from when he got out of parole, but except for a few wrinkles he looks just like he did 20 years ago. Yeah, no idea how he kept up with that weight on a prison diet. That's a stroke of luck though, isn't it meant that he will be easy to spot? See, there's something bothering me about that. We got every officer in the area looking for him, but no one seems a damn thing. Which makes me wonder, what if we are looking for the wrong face? You mean he said slim down? It's only been half a year since he made parole. Could he really have lost that much weight in just 6 months? Well, he must have looked different enough to no one recognize him when he started working at Komagata High. Good point, but that means the photo we got is useless. No, he's not around. I know we didn't see anyone who we looked before, but maybe we should check again? Don't bother, it's only been a few minutes. Let's take a second to sit down. Aye, boss, break time. The rest of the town is crawling with police, but these people know we're here. We have been running ourselves rug all day, and it's nice to finally stop and catch a breath. It's not like he's going to appear like behind us or something. Hey boss. Huh? I think I heard something coming from these bushes over there. Sure ain't that wind? Hello, is anybody there? Well, I'll be damned. Hey you, let me ask you something. How can I help you too, Fine Chance? Do I know you? I could swear I have seen you somewhere before. Really, I ain't gonna charm anyone with that tired old line, sir. Not even this old timer. Playing hard to get, huh? My mistake. Anyway, what's your business here? Let's show you the moment myself since I got the day off. I like it here, it's peaceful. If you're looking for someone, mind if we ask you some questions? Sounds like a lucky man, sir, to have a strapping gent like yourself as after him. This one business not a pleasure. I dedicated my life to putting this guy behind bars. You can say that again, boss. Puts in so many hours, even his wife and kids live with him. Enough, Vario. You'll set him off. Sorry to hear that, sir, but if you glare at them like that all day, I can't say I blame him. Oh, that's it. The guy I'm after used to laugh just like that. You sure haven't seen him. Oh, no, sir. Don't know anyone like that, sir. But with a laugh like that, he must have been a bad to the bone. It's a nasty piece of work. Alright, but maybe he can still do things right, You'd like to think so, eh? Ario, call for backup. You mean the scheme? Crap, he's running away. Wait! I'll go after him. You get backup. Let's go. From HQ to all bureaus. The suspect has been sighted in the former Yasuda Garden and is fleeing towards Kamagata Bridge. Ario, go the long way around. We will trap him on the bridge. Got it. Give it up, Najima. You're surrounded. There's no way out. Hey now, you're really gonna pull that thing on poor old me? When did the boys in blue get so trigger happy around unarmed civilians? Unarmed my ass. We know that the curse you're packing is capable of. But we also know it can do shit in daylight, so give it up and come quietly. Can't do shit in daylight, eh? What do you think I am? Some third-rate amateur? I'm a goddamn black magician. Wait, can black magic really do that? Like hell it can. He's pulling that out of his ass. Black magic is from the west, and these curses are Japanese. They don't have anything to do with each other. If he could use curses while his sun was up, he wouldn't have given us till dusk. Oh, nice to you to take me that my word on that. Not that Iwais out of the picture, I'm shit out of options. Good to know. Sounds like it won't take much to get you, so give up. Careful now. I might just be desperate enough to try something. And the kid over here might just be desperate enough to shoot. Bit of a wildcard, huh? He pull off what he's threatening, but we can't be too cautious here. If we try to take him down by force, things could be sticky. If I keep talking, maybe I can get him to drop his guard or even talk him down. I have to be careful not to provoke him. Best case scenario is we get him in cuffs. Next best is we steal his curse stone. Either way, I need to get some idea of how his curse works, or I will be flying blind. If you wanna talk, I'll talk, but first you gotta put that thing down. Thanks, Doc. Hey Charlie, how are you doing? Oh, I forgot to mention you. Charlie, if you're interested, send me a DM with your PNG. I forgot, Spike, if you're still here, the same. Not a chance. If you got something to say, say it. Your body's hands are shaking. If he squeezes the trigger a bit too hard, I'm done for. Makes things a bit more exciting, don't you think? You two have lost your fucking minds. About his curse. You have the curse stone of the one-sided reed. Let's do. Take a look. That's it. Alright. Oops, better put it somewhere safe. Wouldn't want something to happen to it. How did you find out about the curse stones? They don't have anything to do with black magic. Someone else turned you onto them, didn't they? That puffed-up teacher, Ariashi, couldn't shut up about them. He was desperate for a chance to flaunt his smarts. All I had to do was act impressed. That still doesn't explain how you learn so much so fast. First and black magic ain't as different as you seem to think. Same concern, there are just two ways of harnessing paranormal powers. You sure there isn't more to it? All that matters is whether the power is the real deal. This curse is very real, as you well know. You, Nejima, don't you know the ones I read is a fake dropped in with the rest? Oh, give it a rest, I tested it myself. You use that thing on people? Son of a bitch. But so that this special falls into your lap, you gotta take it for a spin. I'm just good at covering my tracks. Good enough. Not to get caught, at least. Let me guess. You're back to your old tricks, attacking schoolgirls in the middle of the night. So you know about that, huh? One of the brats put up a fight. I bought enough time for the other one to get away, so I went ahead and called it quits. Sounds like your crutch is a real pain to set off. I thought that sort of way beforehand, but she pulled some kind of spiritual bullshit on me. I couldn't gotten the little bitch eventually. I just didn't have the time. Way beforehand, huh? Interesting. Do you think passing out my curse is gonna help? Don't bother. Why not? Because you won't be able to do shit about it either way. I'll let you in a secret. Fuck up a good few hundred people right now if I wanted to. A few hundred. Yeah, now you're getting it. I could kill any of them at any time. Then I guess we got ourselves a situation. You're telling me your curse can kill people you can't even see? Seems unfair. If you really can't do that, why did you even bother showing up in person last night? I wanted to make sure the curse worked, and I figured out I needed to clean up after. What black magic? What could be managing out? 20 years you have been studying black magic? And now you're giving it out for Eastern curses? Didn't have you down for a cheater. Hey now, black magic screwed me over first. You can't blame Man for going with the girl who can't meet his needs. Screwed you over how? Because your resurrection ritual didn't work? That was the real point of murders, wasn't it? Must have been rough putting in all that work for no payoff. Imagine my surprise when I finally found out what you were really after. So now you're trying to again with the rite of resurrection, taking the chance to spit in my eye while you do it. Tell me, Nejima. Who did you want to resurrect so damn bad? Who did you spend 20 years chasing? It's the mother of the baby, ain't it? You had a partner. I thought you never put a ring on her. The two of you had a kid. But then she died. Maybe she got sick. Maybe she got into an accident. But either way, she left you, and the kid all alone in the world. Tell me, I'm wrong, Nejima. It's her you're trying to bring back, isn't it? I can see for myself just how many folks are pinning their hopes on this rite of resurrection. And I can tell you this, it ain't natural, and it ain't gonna lead you to anything good. So, if all you need, if you ever need was someone to help you deal with the pain, then... he's laughing. God, you're so fucking stupid. Huh? Is that really what you think? That's hilarious. You don't know a damn thing. What? Damn it, for a second there I really thought you were gonna talk him down, boss. Listen up, chump. I'll tell you what really happened 20 years ago. What really happened? You got half of it right. I did have a loving girl back once, sweet as could be. Pino. But she went by, so I couldn't tell you if that was her real name. Where she came from, either. She traveled, I think. Might have been an angel for all I know. She sure seemed like one to me. But then she got sick, and just like that, she was gone. My guess is that it was the pollution, but I never knew for sure. Couldn't afford a decent doctor. My life after all was a living hell. Until I found the grimoires in an old bookstore. A grimoire? I told her a resurrection ritual, black magic that could bring Shino back. So I was right. Not exactly, see? Who said the ritual didn't work? I said you yourself, black magic screwed you over. Oh, it screwed me alright. But it works just fine. What's that supposed to mean? See, the ritual doesn't bring the person back as they were when they died. It's more like reincarnation, rebirth. Rebirth? Wait. Oh no, hell no. You mean the baby... Damn right, the resurrection ritual brought Shino back to me, as a fucking baby. You gotta be kidding me. You're telling me that... wasn't her kid? That was her in the flesh? I am. That little bro was not my Shino. Mine was gone, she was so totally helpless, she didn't even know who I was. Her warm arms, her gentle voice, gone. There wasn't a damn thing left of her. What the hell did you expect? She was a baby. If you really cared about her, you would have grown some balls and acted like a father. Fuck that. I snatched the chocolate off the street for her, chopped them to pieces for her. That's what I get? I screamed little bundle of shit and piss. It wasn't my Shino. Give me back her softness. Give me back her warmth. Give her back to me. You just left the baby to die? I knew you were a scum, but you really are the lowest of the low. Look me in the eye and tell me that if your wife turned into a baby, you'd love her just the same. How could I do that when I couldn't even be sure it was really her? Yeah, I get it. I get that you're human garbage, who doesn't care about anyone but himself. So now you're going after the rite of resurrection in hopes you'll get luckier this time. Luck doesn't come in it. The rite really works, that's the proof. And what's happening if you get the same results if your Shino comes back as a baby again? Shut up. Don't put that lie in my head. It will work this time. It has to. Ah, fuck. I'll keep him talking, okay. I can't show this, but let me say something. Okay? They don't need to get out here, but they don't want to listen. Why does Rubbernecks always have the balls of steel? What black magic? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm through with black magic. That's why you gave your Grimoire to EY? Sure, he could use it. I put a lot of work into getting him to believe that sort of stuff. About his curse. You still got your curse locked into several hundred people? That's one hell of a curse stone if you're packing these things sure ain't medical. And of course, you got the nasty one, of all the shitty luck. I'm told I pulled a good one. Told by who? Whoops, I said too much. I knew it, someone fed you all this info. I don't know what you're talking about. I knew it's... About his threat. The massacre you told me about on the phone, did you mean it? A reward, and don't worry, soon you'll have the case of a lifetime. Oh yeah, and how are you gonna pull it off? Like I'm going to tell you, dumbass. I'll give you one thing for free. I never had to wait till sundown. I just wanted to make sure you really hate me for this. Pretty sure I hate you plenty already. That ain't shit, I need more hatred out of you. More, and more. Needy son of a bitch, ain't ya? Okay, no, that's more like it. There's a face I wanted to see. Yeah, that's the stuff. And then keep your mouth shut. But I do know one thing. All that about being able to do during the day, it's bullshit, just a bluff. Oh, is that what you think? Your back's on the wall and you still haven't used your curse. If you really could pull the plug at any time, you'd have done it by now. Now there's that Zue I know. Fine, I admit it, it's exactly like you said. If I could use the curse, I woulda. So I did. Huh? There should be a few new curses around the city right now. You sure should be pointing guns at me when people dying across the city? When did you... Hey, Ario! Get someone to check that. If you don't take your eyes off Najima. Aye, boss. Need someone over here. Yeah, that's right. Get the Ernie. If you don't see him soon, there'll be plenty more that way. Or will you get out of this mess? The longer you keep me here, the more people die. That's blood on your hand. You're bluffing. Think of what you like. You'll see soon enough. Alrighty then. Huh? I'll slit your throat, you little shit. Stay back. I mean, after him, don't let him get away. Oh shit, it's about nightfall. From Echikul to Olburos. The officer at Komatkata breached and fled, currently remains at large. The time at which he threatened to carry out his attack is approaching. The response will call informed and within the search of perimeter beyond the Sumida River. Boss. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. If only I hadn't lost my nerve and opened fire. Enough, I told you already, it's on me. I should have told you to lower your weapon. Thinking that chasing him to the river would corner him was also a miscalculation. It's possible that right now he's sleeping with the fishes at the bottom of the river, but somehow I don't think it will be that easy. Do you think he really can kill hundreds of people? Who knows? Him saying he already used his curse turned out to be a bluff. Hard to believe he could kill hundreds of them at once, even with a curse stone, but... all we can do is pray that he was lying. The condition of Nejima Curse Stone, the ones I read, has only later discovered. By this member, one whose face, address, name, age, occupation, and location are all known by the curse bearer. And so the sun said that day, out of 632 students, oh! I see. Fuck. Prolonged fear and speculation plunged the society into total chaos, and misinformation about the curses began to spread. A series of unrelated incidents broke out, unleashing pandemonium beyond control. Well, it's uncertain whether yeah, no, 300. 300, that means that he has like 3 times what he needed. Because each normal person is 1 dust. Tetsuo Tsutsumi's daughter, Ayame Tone, was also killed by Nejima's scourge shortly after. And Tetsuo Tsutsume, unable to bear the heavy responsibility of the blame, quit the police force and fled to the public eye. At the very least, Nejima's goal of driving Tetsuo to ruin could not have been more thoroughly achieved. Thus, with his rapturous satisfaction, the curtains closed on. Well, this is not a good ending. Clearly. It makes like 100 complete sense that the one-sided read works like that. What Nejima were to use his enormous hoard of soul dregs for remains unclear. But according to later reports, Nejima devoted himself to his master, a woman called Lady Ashino. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see. Wait, no. Story chart. Yeah, no. Resume. I have to resume it from... Okay, now, okay. Let's go a bit further. Fine, Area, put the gun down. Alright. I'm ready to tackle him if he makes any sudden moves. Be my guest. Thank you, kindly. I can breathe a little easier now. Well, his threat? Okay, Like 360 people, that's kinda neat. We have already this conversation, so I'm just skipping it because we have to finish it. This guy's an asshole. Like a piece of, like, grade A piece of turd. Let's see to my back. Okay. No way he's using his curse. He's gotta be blowing smoke out. If he's not, what's his name here? Is he just stalling for time, or does he have some way to turn the tables? Let me think. Can I think again? Also, like, he better get to work. Ain't no gun. Oh, there we go. What the? Back up. The hell is she doing here? A ferocious met. This is bad, real bad. What does she have to pick now of all time? Get out of here. Damn it, book it before he sees you. But I need to ask her about Namigaki shit. Boss, what are you doing? Looking all over the place. Focus. Yeah. Damn it. Fuck, he's fast. Ayame, get away. Well, Ayame Tono, he's been looking for you for a while, a long time. That? Ayame, don't you dare, you bastard. Get away from him. Stop, you were hurting me. Stay right where you are or she dies. Oh boy. Make me see you around, dumb fucks. Whoa, that piece of shit took Ayame hostage and ran off with her. After him, we can't let him get away. From HQ to all boroughs. Super has evaded capture at Komagata Bridge and remains at large. He is currently on the run with a one female hostage. What to say, boss? Oh, I know already how he does it. I already know how he does it. It's said on the ending. He just need to know the address, name, location, and occupation of someone, and he can kill them. Well, if they are at their home. Kinda weak, but also very powerful at the same time if you want to do mass murder. Well, keep your chin up. I'm sure the concept will be alright. Hope so. In our day and age, super powerful. We've been trying to get a hold of her since this morning, and she just shows up there. Who would have thought? What a twist of fate. Twisted of a twist for my liking. I think you need a breather, boss. You're making nonsense. Doesn't mean she was the one in the car with Namigaki? Nah, we don't know that yet. Let's see what she has to say before we jump to any conclusions. You sound tired, boss. That stone must have really done a number on you. Come on, let's treat ourselves to Samitsu Mame. That will put a spring in your step. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm sure might just what I need to get my brain working. Well, hold on, boss. Sounds like a patrol just gotten a message. Let's check it out. Sure thing. Please be good news. Please be good news. Good news, boss. They found Nejima. No shit, what about the hostage? I don't know, they just said to come quick. Oh. Damn it. Guess we'll find out when we get there. At 4:28 p.m. Michika Nijima was also known as Makoto Asahima. Was discovered in the former Yasuda garden beaten to death. The police discovered 110 distinct instances of blunt force trauma. The case is being treated as a homicide. The deceased's possession has not been recovered and appears to have been taken post-mortem. The location of the deceased female hostage remains unclear. Police continue to pursue her as a person of interest. All takes a look like this guy got cursed with the what's the name of it? The drum of Tsurugi. I don't know how. I do not know how. But they triggered the condition. Taiko of Tsurugi, here we go. There was once a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this date was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this resident was permitted to use drums. The resident and his special privilege led to much speculation and gossip among the townfolks. If I had to guess, the real like story about the take of Tsurugi is probably that this mansion used this guy as a drum and beat the shit out of him to as a siren, and he was the only mansion that was allowed to do this. It sounds like something like that, you know? Okay, let's see the last resort. I've received an update on the hostage situation. The 56-year-old male suspect who announced his intent to commit mass murder in Sumida cities today had taken a woman hostage and gone on to the run, but he was found by police in Park Sumida and confirmed dead. The weapon suspect was said to possess was nowhere to be found on site, and its whereabouts are currently unknown. Furthermore, the female hostage was not present at the search for her continues. Interesting. If it's being reported on the news, then that lends credence to her story. Wait, I should ask about her side of the story. Wait. Oh shit! Well, it's just like I said, right? The female cutter mentioned on the news just now, that must have been you. Which means you killed Najima with your own cursed stone. Well, yeah, you said you gave me a refuge, so I came to take you up on that offer. What are you planning? Me? Well, obviously. I'm on to my last resort. You're a curse bearer. With a curse stone too, right? Are you surprised? Yes, I have a curstone on my own. It's the type of Tsugaru. And why you go after other people's curstones? Because killing people is bad, you know? Don't you think so too? I don't think so. Or are you the type of lady who is willing to sacrifice anything for the sake of your goals? That man, it sure ain't good. People will question where your parents went wrong, you know? Well, people can be harsh. Either way, that's why I wanted to only use soul dregs gathered by others. But that didn't work in the end. No one had the backbone to use their curse, the world gone soft. With no one mercilessly using their curse in person of their own goals, I had to take matters into my own hands. And now people might be wondering where your parents went wrong, huh? Well, I suppose, huh? But it had to be done, if you say so. Namigaki, that young man you were with, used his curse stones too. Huh? How do you know that? Creepy much? Are you stalking me? I may have heard it from a detective, I know. Authorities, cops, betcha. Know a bunch. I know your type, people who boast just cause they know a couple of cops. But the police is filled with nothing but scum. My, you seem to hold quite a grudge against the force. Speaking of this, the guy really creeping me out. What's the deal with him anyway? You gonna explain? Even the way he moves is so weird and exaggerated. Right, I haven't introduced myself yet. No thank you. So what were you talking about again? Alright, I'm Yutaro Namigaki. Yutaro Namigaki, he's no good, honestly. He was such a wuss. I had to spur him on so many times for him to even use his curse. And even then, he was pissing his pants. And just when I take my eyes off him, he hands over his curse to someone honestly, he's a disappointment. So that's what happened. Which is why I figured out I had to do it myself if I wanted to do it right, you know? That's why my last resort is collecting soul dregs on my own. Introductions. Let me introduce myself. It's hard to talk as a stranger. It is? And you're okay telling me who you are? Well, I won't stop you. Do as you please. Well, I'm Haru Shigima and this is my house. My father and husband are both the police. That's so. Then you know that the cops are just the worst people, right? Well, there are certainly many who are cold, especially with their own family. In a police family, one is always expected to just grin and bear it, no matter what happens. God, I know, right? What a relief, you understand. I think we might get along. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm Richard Crab, private investigator. Did I ask? But, you're an investigator? So your job is to sneak around and follow people to pry into their secrets, huh? Oh, is that why you keep probing with all these questions, you? Guess there's no much I can do to change that terrible impression you got of me. Hey lady, why are you working with this dude? I asked him to look into something for me. Really? It's just that he keeps looking this way. He doesn't like... Isn't your father a police officer as well? That man is not my father. No, in name or deed. Sounds like there's some bad blood there. I really legally cut all ties, even had the nerve to act at all high and mighty today. I still refuse to help me. You met him today? Yes, today. Remember the chief Tsutsumi who was cheating Nejima? Well, that's him, my dad. What? You're his daughter? Former daughter, I cut ties. He never acted like a father, so he doesn't deserve the title. You know, I heard something about that Nejima guy. Apparently, he wanted to get revenge on Chief Inspector Tsutsumi for his arrest by going after his daughter. Wait, really? And I heard the police had been searching non-stop to take you into protective custody. So that explains why the police were sticking out your place too. Man, how could I know that they came in such intimidating numbers? Wait, huh? Hold on a minute. Doesn't that mean that Nejima was specifically after my life today? That sounds about right. It's a good thing that you got out unscathed. Or rather, managed to turn the tables on him. That means, legally speaking, it was self-defense. But that truly was quite frightening. I think I had to go through this just for being related to a cop. It's a disgrace. It really is, to cause their own child such troubles. I'm sorry. It's okay, you're not the one that needs to apologize, lady. I'm sorry, I just remind me of what happened to my son. Your son? What happened? My child was also kidnapped and murdered in order to enact a revenge against the police, you see. So, how awful, that's terrible, I'm sorry to hear that. Now that you say it, I don't remember hearing about an incident like that years ago. That must have been your son, huh? My condolences. So when you were taken hostage by Nejima, you used your console in the gardens and swiftly made your getaway? Well, yeah, I didn't really have time to think of it. At the time I only thought of how to get out of here there. Then... What about now? Could you use it again? Your curse stone? Well, the curse stone doesn't respond during the day, but... It's evening now. So I tried using the curse stone just now and yep, I activated it. What, you're using it right now? It might still be a little weak, I guess it's not supposed to be used repeatedly. But I think I could get it to work once more. Oh, that's so... Sure is, so I'll give you a final warning. It's already started, so be careful. It started? What started? The curse, of course. All that levies for the condition to be fulfilled. Activated her curse? The curse stone can be used already? I let my guard down. I didn't think it could be used this early in the evening. Mom, please calm down. What should I do? Should I keep her talking? What is the Taiko Tsurugaru? Huh? Shit. Why did you try to hide it now of all time? It should have come if you weren't a curse bearer. Shit. Whoa. All the Chronicle needed was a sword, but that was a close one. Now then, what will you do, Mr. Investigator? You're not a curse bearer, so I don't have any reason to kill you. But I won't show you mercy if you're going to try to capture me, so what will it be? I don't know how her curse works, it's too risky to make a move. Your employer already dead anyway. There's no reason for you to go out of your way to arrest me, right? I could still do my duty as I report you, you know? But what a surprise, this is when you decide to suddenly choose to side with righteousness. It was after the same thing, you know? There's no clean hands when it comes to Soul Dregs. It looks like you don't have anything to say about that. I'll be taking my leave then. Fuck. On killing Harishigama, a fellow curse-bearer, I am to obtain more than enough soul dregs to Rite of Resurrection. However, it turned out that the resurrection of someone who died a long time ago required an even larger amount. To fulfill their deeper desires, she'd need to harvest more. So, he waited for the sun to set for when the Piece of Shadow wasn't its peak. And she used the one-sided reed curse stone that had stolen from... With it, she proceeded to kill all those who son of a bitch! About the one-sided reed. Many of them were random men gullible disposal drawn by the allure of female university student. One unworthy target victim of them was Tatsuo Tsutsumi, who being a curse bearer himself was promptly targeted for his soul drugs. Tsutsumy's death threw the investigator force into this array, allowing Ayame to evade capture. Afterwards, she acquired various address registers and phone books and systematically killed the people listed in them. Unsuspecting victims could be safe at home, only to be suddenly have their limbs severed. The strange death shook society to its core. Okay, the drama of Tsurugu. I see. It makes sense. Why would you beat the shit out of someone? For torture? It was almost half right, you know? Half right. It was like an alarm. It wasn't an alarm. It was a guy getting the shit beaten out of him until he talked. Oh, I got a bad ending. I got the shit beaten out of me. Sometime after the killings, a modern-day ingenious female ukiyo artist burst onto the art scene. She introduced herself as the mysterious mad paintress, and her fame grew quickly as she presented one incredible work after another. Rather as the modern reincarnation of Katsushito Husai, she quickly made her own mark on history. Do you have a light on you? No, instead of talking about... Yes. Yes, I am. I'm sure you have already noticed. Well, yeah, around the last night I was a little too obvious. Oh, I got the shit beaten out of me because she has a thing called... the drum of Tugoro? I don't remember. The drum of Tsurugo seems to have the activated effect that when someone lies, or more like someone is being interrogated and doesn't tell them the information that the person wants, they get killed. Which is kinda similar to another one that is very similar. Okay, there's a lot of soul drugs on the table for killing a crossbearer, you know? Yeah, I'm well aware. Did you get a soul drugs when you killed Nejima? Of course, the core stone array contains some soul drugs as well. I think killing one more crossbearer will be enough to get the right. You can combine soul drugs across several stones? Correct, all it needs to be is the prerequisite amount. As long as you got that, it doesn't seem to matter where you got them from. I see. Then, you won't mind if I took them, right? My lady. You're quite motivated, aren't you? Ma'am? Tobacco. Do you smoke? Well, a little. Let's see what happened with this ending. Man, please think this through. How horrifying. Why? It was the only way. Richter. Could we settle any outstanding dubs now? Yeah, sure. Some days later. Amamori, you got a moment? Have you heard about the legend of the mother who prayed to Sumida River and resurrected their dead child? What are you on about? The mother searched so desperate for her abducted child that she lost her mind. Her son was found dead in the Sumida River, so then she built a mound and continued to pray there until... Her son somehow emerged from the mouth back from the dead, or so the legend goes. I heard it's been adapted into a no play into... Interesting, and? Well, it just had me thinking that the legend really do exist. Sorry to ask again, but... What are you on about? Like, you see, they both had this girl, the woman here had one ability, and everyone in this thing had one ability. This woman, the one I was playing, had the ability to kill people if and only if they had any kind of lighter fluid or like thing that could start a fire on them. While she, the one that I killed, had the ability to beat the kill the other person, curse the other person, if I guess they lied on an interrogation. So it was kinda like Judge of Power Hour. And well, I got what I wanted. Never mind, it is what it is. Welcome to my office. It might be small and dirty, but welcome. Come on, Ernestine. Say hello. Sit, good girl. Oh, that boy over there, that must be... Hey kid, I'm a private investigator. I worked with your mother not too long ago. What's that? You want to be an investigator when you grow up too? That's great. So much better than becoming a police officer. Hey, I'm Amori. Don't you tell the kids to give up on his dream. I think it's a great idea. Why don't you bring us all some tea instead? Pardon me, let's start over. What brings you to my humble office today? Well, this is the first good ending that we have. Negotiates. Listen, Ayame, I have something to ask you. No, the answer is no. The cornerstone in your possession, I'm not giving it up. You're right. We're both meant to strong stuff on that. You're not giving it up. And neither am I. You know full well, right? What did you wish, Ayame? It's really to resurrect Katsushika Hokusai? Yes, there's no life that holds more value than his. Including my own. You're saying you'd be willing to die if it meant bringing Kokusai back to life? Not all life is equal. At least, not to me. A life that can be birthed with the power to move hearts is infinitely more worth. Compared to that, the life of someone like me, someone that can't produce a thing, has no value. It's unchanged. I'm still young, it's the age for wild thoughts. But... aren't you the same as me? What? You got a life more important than your own. A life considered more important than the lives of many others. That's what you're doing. It's all for it, isn't it? You're right. If I can save my son, I couldn't care less about my life or the lives of others. Who's unhinged now? I'm a mother. It is what it is. Feelings of our proper parents are something else. Do you smoke? Well, a little. Feel free to smoke if you want to please. I'm okay, don't see any ashtrays out there display. Does no one smoke in this family? A little rare, isn't it? Nobody in this family does. And why did you ask me if I did all of a sudden? Well... Negotiate. There's no room left for negotiation here. You're right, there's not. Or desire. But if that's your wish, then... what do you plan on doing if you don't get your wish? Well, I haven't thought about it. I might keep on trying to bring Kokusai back some other way. You really are obsessed. You and Hikaku's chairwoman might be cut from the same cloth. Who's that? She's like an all-powerful vortex of obsession turned to yokai-level proportions. You're saying it will end up like her? Are you looking forward to such a failure? I'd rather not have to wait till I'm old and creaking. I want it to happen now. Nejima. How did you kill Fumishika or Nejima? I'm not telling you. I only ask because it does concern me. He was one of the reasons my child was kidnapped. There's not much to say. We talked and he cleared the condition for my stone. Did he show any sense of remorse over his past crimes? It didn't feel like he did, no. See, the world is full of trash men, I tell you. That's... I agree. Your father, the chief inspector, I met not too long ago. Oh, really? He came up a little stiff and awkward. Ah, that's a surprise. But there was something charming about his earnestness, and he seemed like he cared a lot about his daughter. Please cut it out, it's gross. You don't know anything about it. Outsiders shouldn't butt into our family's affairs. So he may as well be a stranger to me now. Even if you're cut legal ties, you're still related by blood. Huh? We're not related at all, huh? He probably thought that I never noticed it, but it wasn't hard for me to figure out that I wasn't related to them by blood. So you're abducted? Well, I got curious, so I looked into it. It was all pretty straightforward. I was a baby when they took me in. All they did was raise me. My mother first got pregnant shortly after she married. But it was stillbirth. The whole affair left a deep wound on her heart. My father couldn't bear to see it. So it was for her sake that he did it. I was a substitute, a replacement for the child she lost. He decided that all by himself. He didn't discuss it. Maybe he was trying to be thoughtful. So any baby would have been fine, as long as it could have comforted the woman who hoped to become a mother. Putting it that way, it's not easy to raise a child. My mother was bewildered. Wouldn't you be, after being told to raise a baby that wasn't your own? But she couldn't just abandon the baby either. Yet my father just left everything to my mother and never left the hand. It's also damn selfish. Two of them grew apart. I watched them try and figure out how to understand each other, and the sight of it disgusted me. It was a messed up family, I tell you. I guess my person was to blame that roof to begin with. You shouldn't say that. I know he's bad at expressing himself and has his work, but still, that wouldn't be an excuse. But knowing all that, I couldn't take it anymore. It just made me want to hurry up and leave home and live on my own. I still rely on him for tuition and allowance, but that much is normal for most kids, right? I don't want him to start acting like he's my father, not just because he's doing the minimum. I'm sorry to hear that. Sounds like it was tough for all of you. Sorry, you're right. It's not my place to talk about your family. Oh well, I might have said too much. To think I feel all that when I don't even know what the conditions are. Could it be that what we were talking about had something to do with the activation condition of the hunting clappers? Who knows? In a way, I guess you could say you put stop in Nejima's mass murder schemes. About that. There's no guarantee that I won't do it myself. Huh? I picked up his core stone on the one side I read. It's really something else. Unfortunately, I can't use a core stone that's not mine until it's late at night. Really? Are you okay with telling me that? How silly of me, I let that slip. I put my life on the line for Kokosai. There's no room for negotiation. You're right, there's not. Guess that's it. Let's try the other one. Magatak High School. Tsumi, this is Mayu Chosawa. So you're the one the Sumida police was looking for. Glad to see you're alright. Sorry, I should have told someone I was okay. I was just pissed off. Falling right into Hikaku's hand, I got myself into some deep shit. People seem like they're still up to something. We'll have to make sure they clean up the rack and once and for all. Get it? Cause they all sell soap? Nice one, boss. You're really on top of your game today. Stop trying to make me feel better. You shouldn't have said anything. Thank you for your cooperation with Yoshimi. Well, we go to the bottom of it, I promise. You must be the detective area I heard a lot about from Hajime. I'll be counting on you. Catch whoever did this, no matter what. Oh, Mr. Tsutsumi. I received a message from Paranormal Affairs earlier. It wasn't from Nakagoshi, but they had someone look into something for me. So even the desk jockeys are lending a hand, brings a tear to my eye. So what did they say? Right, about the Omiyoshi woman who was in Edo at the time of the Konjo incident. He was a person of great beauty and discerning taste, but also shamelessly did whatever he wanted. It seems to match the person seen in the resentful memory of the food washing mansion. So she must be one of who fought the same man over the ritual. And they found that her name was Ashino. Shino, huh? What else? That's all. That's not much help. Oh, but apparently she was quite the powerful Omnyoji. And she died bearing a similar power resentment. It's possible that she became a vengeful spirit with a connection to the Seven Mysteries. A vengeful spirit. If any descendant of Asahino or people otherwise closely linked with her live today, there's a possibility that the spirit awakened and possessed them. You mentioned before that the spirit can possess people who are closely in sync with them. Though this occurred doesn't mean the spirit has her complete personality. Her resentment and her spirit power, those are the parts of her that will have the strongest influence. The same descendants are still around, the present, it wouldn't be surprising if Asahino were too. It might just be a desk jockey, but they wouldn't give us this info if it was speculation. They might have found an amount of evidence looking into an abnormal phenomenon or things like that. Oh, the Feast of Shadows. Oh, there it is, an abnormal phenomenon. Mia, what do you mean? The person who initiated the course this time, who we have been calling the Mastermind, they might be possessed by a vengeful spirit of an Omiyoshi named Asahino, the enemy of her. Do you have any idea who they could be or where they find them? Like if you look at them, Mio, would you be able to tell right away? Like how I didn't realize that Michio had fused with your consciousness, Yako. Common spirit will leak spirit energy left and right, so I can notice them just by looking carefully. But when a spirit of higher caliber fuse with someone's consciousness, them isn't so simple. Oh. I'm sorry, my skills still need a lot of work. I don't have anyone else to offer. That's not true at all, you're fine. We'll make this work somehow or other. Thanks. Basically, I believe the mastermind behind everything is a woman possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Omiyoshi Ashino. I see. If this mastermind is also the one who killed Hajime, trying to get the record of a King Scroll, yes, I think that's very likely. So that's how it is. Then I want you to catch them no matter what. Oh, Mayo, did you meet Hitomi? Yeah, I met her at the spot I told. She was acting tough, but I think the incident with Hajime has her really shaken up. I briefly explained our situation and had her give Hajime talisman to me. Here it is. What you're looking for, right? I believe that it. Thank you so much. That's me about this. Yeah, you should hold on to it, Mio. Not like we could use it as it is. Try to figure out what we'll need to do once we got both halves together. Understood, let's see what I can do. Do you know what the other talisman is? Yes, probably. That's Hashime's last finished job. Finish it for him, okay? We will. Okay, Oh, I heard you had a curse stone too. Yeah, I should give it to you then, right? Those things really are a pain in the ass. I'll gladly hand it over to you before it starts giving me any crazy ideas. But this is the beckoning light. Alright, it's safe and sound with me. Sorry, you won't be able to bring him back. Don't worry about it. He and I were always prepared for the worst anyways. What's wrong? Damn. The trigger for the beckoning light curse is some serious shit. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I said that it gave me weird ideas. See what I mean now? How it work? I leave you a note you can read later. We have more important things to worry about now. Right. Leader Susumi. Does that mean it, does that make it 5 core stones that you gather now? Could be. I wanna get the other 4 under wrap as soon as we can. Let's see. I have no idea about the Whispering Canal. That's the one that we don't have any idea yet. So I made off with the one-sided read, which Neshima had. Yeah, damn shame. But now we don't know about the Taiko of Tsugaru either. The Coursera is still prowling around out there. What I hate it. Wait, so 3. There's one missing, right? The Whispering Canal. Foot Procession. We know about that one. The Beckoning Light. Yes. Hunting Clappers. We don't know about the Hunting Clappers. Well, we know about the Hunting Clappers. Come to think of it, did Old Man Ashimiya end up getting away? The word's already out. He was cornered but managed to take a hostage and escape. It's what I heard on the radio. What happened after that? They're reporting. Here's what really happened. He was killed? The hotel was to Tsumi's daughter, whose whereabouts still unknown? Yeah, his daughter showed up. Was a huge surprise. Even boss couldn't believe it. Damn it, the hell do you expect? No one could see that coming. So there's already an emergency search underway for her as a key witness and suspect. I'll be rejoining the search for her after we are done here. Key witness and suspect. But wasn't she a hostage? Could she have killed Najima and fled the scene? Well, it's just a possibility. We're talking possibility, might as well tell them everything. We're alleging that Najima was killed by a curse stone. What? By a curse bearer? Oh, it's already evening, so the effect of the Feast of Shadow could be starting to return. Yeah, which makes it likely that the curse was used to kill him. Well, you're repeating yourself, try to calm down for a sec. But that would mean... the Inspector's daughter is probably the curse bearer, right? Huh? Did you say something? Maybe I'm losing my hearing in my old age. But you can hear just fine. Don't play the old man card every time you want to get out of something. He even talked about she might have the type of Tsugaru, if there's the case. Did we? My memory's still a little hazy. You got a little softball for your daughter, don't you, Spectre? Just hits a little too close to home now. Yes, he doesn't want to admit it. That's why we should be showing him search as soon as we are done here. One more thing, there's a very good chance that his daughter has Michiyoshi Arashi's talisman. All the more reason for you to get back to the search. Best of luck. What the hell has gotten herself into? Now, it's that everything we need to chat about. If you don't need anything else, we'll be going back to search. There's also only one thing. And what's that? Just completely hypothetically. Hypothetically. If the Inspector daughter was the mastermind. I mean, she's a woman. It seems like she is after the talismans. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you mean. But come on, we gotta look at the facts. But that would mean that Inspector Tsumi would also have to be one of Asahino's descendants. Alright, you're just a normal person, right, Inspector? That's why you're resistant to the paranormal. I don't believe I ever heard anything about being related to some Onyoshi. Oh. But... well, if you put it like that, her being the material is possible. Really? I say possible, but I mean unlikely. Is what I want to think. Damn it, I don't even want to imagine it. But if we are going to consider it, we have to do it properly, not dragging your heels about it. No, it's not that. I don't want to tell her. She's not my real daughter. What? 20 years ago, well, it's a long story, but we took her in when she was just a baby. You know anything about her birth parents? You could say I do, I guess, but really don't know anything. What the hell's supposed to mean? I don't get it. Area. Oh. Oh. Man, that's tragic. Because I to see something. It doesn't tell me the courage, but it makes sense now. 20 years ago, it was Nijima. Nejima, there you go. Nejima did that thing. Nejima killed that person. He made like the baby, and this guy took the baby. So Gino, this Gino. Oh fuck. It's now? About 20 years ago? No, boss, that can be. Nejima? That's right. When we arrested Fumichika Nejima, there was a baby at his house on the brink of death. That was my daughter, Ayame Tsutsumi. She goes by as Ayame Tono now. Someone had to take care of her. A baby holds no blame for the secret that she came from. But boss, according to Nejima, that baby is his former lover reincarnated using black magic. What? Personally, I think that the story is bullshit. According to Nejima... My goodness. It's hard to believe from Nejima's behavior, but could it really be true? I put a few dots. We have to question whether the Shino woman ever really existed in the first place. There are no records of her, and no body was found. Her name never came up once during the investigation. If the winner really exists, I'm skeptical that someone could be reincarnated as a baby through black magic. I agree, no matter how you could put it, a spell with that effect is hard to believe. Even the supernatural has rules that must be followed. It's more likely she deluded himself. Not wanting to recognize that a spell he risks his life won't fail to work. That's my thinking too. The more natural conclusion is that the baby is his and Gino's, and that she died in childbirth. As long as we don't know Shino's origins, we have to consider the possibility that she could have been descendant of Asahino. If nothing else, their names are pretty similar. Okay, assuming all of this is true for a moment. Ayame getting taken away from Nejima and then killing him. That would mean that she killed her own father. Calm down, this is also still conjecture. But now that Nejima is dead, we have no means to investigate. So regardless of everything, there's only one thing that matters. She's my daughter. As her parent, I'm responsible for her. Nothing has changed that. I understand. Alright, we should get back to search. We'll find her and clear out things up. Yes, sir. The tournament your young ladies are looking for has something to do with this as well. I'd appreciate if you could help us with it. So if anything happens, please call the police. We will. I'm worried about Hitomi, so I'm going to head to where she is. I'll be waiting to hear some good news from you all. Listen, Ayame, I have something to ask you. You're right. There's no room left for now. You're right, okay. Okay, let's see if we can exhaust this. So in a way, I guess you could say you put a stop in the Geoma's Mars scheme about that. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. You introduced your course just now? I didn't meet your course conditions. I wonder if it was smart to secretly toss the lighter I was carrying earlier. You made a mistake when you decided to ask me about smoking. If a source of fire is the condition for your stone, then you won't see me falling for it now. It was your chance with all that chatter. All you needed to do was activate your course first. I put everything Najima had on him, including the lighter he was holding. It's over now. Yes, I concede. Alrighty. With your cards on the table, you're out of options. It might be possible for Mr. Mesua there to pin me down by force, but he's not going to do that, is he? Correct, I won't take that risk. Not while your course conditions are unknown. Howard. Good to kill you and acquire your soul drugs, but after clearing you out, I got a question for you. Why do you just give up on the right of resurrection? You said it was your son, right? The one you want to bring back? But haven't you done enough? I'm sure your son is content knowing you're care of him. You're truly willing to die to resurrect Hokusai, but you can't say the same, right? If you're going to bring your son back, you have to believe, you have to be alive as well, right? In fact, what you really want is for both of you to live, right? Yes. Well, even if you both live to see it, your son will grow up knowing for who you are, someone who stole the lives of others to bring him back. You will be putting a burden of shouldering all the lives sacrificed for him on his little shoulders. Are you really okay with that? If you didn't even think about that, then what you are doing is not for your son. It's for yourself. Aren't you just bringing him back to fulfill your own desires? That's not... What he's saying may be harsh, but holds kernel of truth. Reduce yourself to nothing but a mother who will sacrifice anything for her son. But that's not... We'll discover the truth behind his kidnapping. Next, you should take some time to come to understand your own feelings. I'll help you every step of the way, getting the heart of things in what an investigator does. What will you do? Mom, if you increase the curse stone to a curse bearer, you will no longer be a curse bearer. You won't be target anymore. Ayame is giving you a chance. Think hard and give your answer. Okay. Sorry, but that won't make me back down. There does not need to be an open flame. Yes, as long as there's spark of fire on you. Ah, it goes back to that ending. Okay, let's go. We just oh, we're at 40. Very well. Here. Thank you, glad you could see reason. You made the right choice. You really didn't collect any soul drugs, huh? I promised myself that if I ever use it, it would be only once. In the end, it didn't come down to the numbers. They only need to be carrying a flame. This seems pretty practical. Will it be taking my leave then? There's no point in going after you for soul drugs, so I'm off to the next birth. Do you know who remains? Speaking as if you already figured it out. I got a pretty good idea from our talk. What will you do? Do you plan to stop me? Not my place to intervene. Alright then. Hey lady, can I borrow your phone? I don't mind. But who you're calling? Cops, I think I will be faster if I call them directly. Okay, they are meeting. Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. It wasn't because I wanted to see you, I just needed money to pay my tuition. No, not one to mince words, huh? You came alone, right? Yeah, just me. You make it sound like I'm handing over some ransom money for hostages. I just don't want to get caught, okay? Never thought I'd see the day you called the police. There's something I need to see about. Well, alright then. You got a lot to talk about, so let's go through this one by one. About the talisman. Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the dilemma Michio Shirashi had? Michio Shirashi. From the car crash you were with the Namigaki guy. Oh, with Yutaro? Yeah, it was there. Yutaro? That sounds like... So you and him were, I mean... not really. He was kind of a boring guy. What are you serious about? He said... You're getting off track, Mr. Tsumi. The talisman, get back to the talisman. We shouldn't rely on him for this. Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hit and run case on top of everything, you're really deep. Really what you wanted to talk about? Yeah, I mean, no, tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? That's... I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave a fingerprints behind. That's all? There's really no other reason? What the big deal? It's really that special, that whole thing? Yeah, it's really important. Would you mind giving it to me? Important for what? For putting a stop to the course of the 7 mysteries. Oh, so that means I give up on the talisman and won't be able to use the right? Then no way, I'm definitely keeping it. Screw that Talguana. Tatsumi, you really can't do anything better than that. Ah. Will you give me the talisman? What? No way! About her mother. How is she? How is Yasuko? Mom, I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. You reached out to her though, haven't you? I did call her this morning actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. So like she's fine then. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you'd heard of me? I did not. Yes. Well, I heard you were into nightlife and staying out late this day. Didn't want her to worry more about what she already was. You're one to talk. Why are you willing to go so far as, for the rite of resurrection? What do you want with it? Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely. Come on, you wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think of a way for you to get what you want without resurrection. I want to bring Katsushika Hakusai back to life. Hakusai? What, Hakusai, the ukiyo artist? The Hakusai? You want to bring him back to life? That would be quite the feat, huh? That's you. I heard you like this art, but why would you do something so stupid? See? Yeah. The only time I ever felt there was a place I belonged was when I was immersed in dreamlike world of Ukiyo. But I'm sure I never noticed. Really, I had no idea. You saved me. Kagosai is the reason I'm still alive today. I didn't know you felt so hopeless. You will only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry won't do either of us any good. About your Curstone? You have a Curstone, don't you? I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police will handle any damage the Curstone caused. Now, before you do any more wrong with it, I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life? That's exactly why I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. You can talk all you want, but as soon as a condition for my curse is met, I will use it, no hesitation. Or do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. 3. I'm not handing them over. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. Are you hurt? And there it is. That's like you. What? You're the only mentioning it now? Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked me? Well, it was. You're not worried about me. All you care about is yourself. Yeah, you're right. I've been selfish. Oh, come on, Mr. Simon. You can do better than that. You really screwed up there. Fine, I managed to get away somehow to Arthur. I'm glad. Well, why she wants the right? When I heard about the right of I knew it was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy. You're really serious about this. Then I put it this bluntly. Did you kill Nejima? I did? Would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job is only things you really care about. Yes, I did it. You... I don't think he ever knew I was a curse bearer. He thought me to those guards and I realized while he was talking to me that he fulfilled the condition of my curse, so I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate. There's no going back now. That's not true. You can still make things right, but before you make them worse, then let me say it another way. This is my chance. I won't throw it away. Your chance? Did Nejima say anything to you? He said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. So I said a lot of bad things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone. Harsh. In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit. No, kindred spirit, what are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal. But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different. No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that different, but at least you're honest. No, I haven't been the best father, but I wonder if all the fathers in the world... Are there any who wouldn't cover for their child if they committed a crime? How should I know? The detective here, you must have seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah, plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe as a parent, it's the right thing to do? I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go for advice if I do something wrong. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you have at least one person on your side. I see, so that's what you would take. I'll be on your side. I can't do that. That's okay, I wasn't really expecting you to do that. Nejima really didn't tell you anything. No, really no. I think I'll let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? I am. Well, sure, I can't live as long as I have without having a cigarette or two. Of course you try to dodge the question. Now then... I'll tell you how my curse stone, the Taikotsu Garu, works. What? Of my curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? I get it. Why you want me to see me? Then let me tell you one thing first. Green Bish is has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? It's not fair. And you use that curse on me? As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable, but as a parent with a duty to excel, I have no other choice. Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either, but for your sake, I suggest you try not to lie. Go ahead then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Why? Am I your real daughter? I'm just a baby you picked up to replace your Stillmore, aren't I? And you could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just keep cabining it. It's too much of a core to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. My real parents is the man I was just with. Ayame. Is that all you have to say? Then I only have one answer for you. You are honestly and truly our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less. Even now, you're still trying to hide it? Why are you really that stupid? Yeah. Is your pride worth dying for? I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it? Ayame, listen. Huh? You're how? Ayame. Be proud no matter what happens, you are our precious daughter. No wait, how can you still be alive? I don't know what the piece of shit Nejima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not Asahino either. You're our daughter, Ayame Tsutsumi. I guess it's Tono now. Well, that's fine too. Tsutsumi, Tono, both will always be parts of who you are. What? Why are you doing this? That's not true, the course proves that it's not. Sure, you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. And I did leave everything at home to your mom. And I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how gloriously a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy, that's it. Why you say all of this now? So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth too. And if you lie to me now, I'm taking you with me. No, he is dead. He's going to die. But it's like his last of his strength, his love. Stop, I can't. The mastermind behind all this, the one who awakened the curse of the 7 mysteries in the order to use the right. Wasn't you, was it? Oh no, I wouldn't even know how to do that. And picking up Michio's Shirashi talisman was just coincidence, right? Yeah, I really told you that. Good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Nejima. You can stand on your own 2 legs. You can keep living without escaping into a fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Don't ever stop trying to do good. You're a victim of your curse too. It's not too late to atone for the hit and run, for using the curse. Don't worry. You can still make things right. No, you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can. Dad! Boss! Day 1618, Ayame Tsutono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsusumi's death was confirmed at the same time. The 5 curse stones possessed by Tsutsumi as well as the 3 given to Ayame lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguishes their spirit power, allowing Mio Kurosawa to obtain them to seal them away without difficulty. The Yin talisman possessed by Ayame Tone was recovered and trusted by Mio Kurosawa as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by the interaction of the curse was prevented before it could ever happen. But... or so it seemed. The deep sound of drum once more reverberated through the night hours. How long it's been since I started hearing each day? Oh. Let's see, I will read it later on the one-arm read. Jun Ario. Who is Jun Ario? No, Ario, yes. Ario, sorry for keeping you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the corpse bearer who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yak home safely? Yeah, we sent her home in a patrol car earlier. Apparently she put quite a fuss saying she wanted to see things through until the end. Thank you. The Feast of Shadow has started to take effect, so it would be dangerous. Can't get my mind off the remaining Curstone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. But we have to deal with that thing before I can worry about any of that. What's going to with the two talisman? Have you figured out the location of the record of page in scroll? I have, more or less. When I combine the contents of two talismans, they formed a seal which could be undone. The thing inside the talisman that looked like scraps of wood were actually a tiny scroll kept folded up by the seal. You have thought that the talisman actually contained the scroll itself. So that's the Shijin scroll then, that's it, say? There are more things you have to do to open the scrolls. Giving me some crowd, so I was actually hoping you could help me out. Okay, unlocking the seal, got it, sure thing. I don't know what you'll be able to do, but let me at it. Oh, I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. It's totally reassuring. Okay, let's see. There's 5 seals holding the scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. It still has a different design. A carp, a light, a beach leaf, a taiko drum, and a reed. Oh, that's easy. Remove the 5 seals in the right order, okay. If we get it wrong, it's going to, you know, go boom. No, we'll just have to try again and test it once again. You already tried it yourself, so brave. I think it's device the seal can only be done if the curse of the right has already been unleashed. I think there's a hint to opening hidden somewhere related to the curses. Okay. Oh. I have to consult her first. We won't explore anything, we might have held it at her. I see. But what's the correct order? Oh. Bird. It makes sense. What? I don't think that was right. Nope, no good. Okay, let me before we finish, let me check something. The Whispering Canal. This one is in Kishimbori. There's a carp. Then the second one is the Beckoning Light. The Evergreen Beach. The one-sided reed. Coma was a lovely something to do with that. Was right. No idea. Maybe the order. Let's see. Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, the Evergreen Bridge, the Taiko, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. No, and the one-sided reed. Hmm. Do you recognize any of the things on the seals? They look like sort of familiar. Maybe there'd be something in our files. Okay, yeah, I know what it is. It's the 7 mysteries. Kimbori. There's a fish. There curse power. I have no idea what to make of it. Okay, let's consult one more time. Yeah, but give me... I know that, but what order do they have? They have no order. Oh wait, the Honjo incident. Ah, doesn't say that. Hmm. Ichi the missile one day, however disappear, mother never to bear the loneliness of the sound of fish splashing, without thinking, talking, no. Talking, no, okay. The beacon and light. A vague silhouette frame, blah blah blah, vision of the past, memories, left right resurrection. If only I had accomplished in the end, perhaps in another life I could have. Not this one. Dragon Bridge. Hanging. Wait, do I have a map? Ah, yeah, but I wouldn't know it anyways. I will try it again until they tell me which one the correct way. Maybe the files? Here, Sumida River, Rio will come, Rex, Onmyoji, Paranosight First Spirit Board, Honjo, Onmyoji, Feast of Shadows, Seimei, no. Well, most of these lives are they are not about the Edo period. Eh. No idea. Let's try it again. Okay, let's try it one more. I will have to read. Okay. Toki loved fishing for Shinkichi more than a Shinkichi. That name, I think I heard it. A local man named Shinkichi was known for his kind and temperament. Oh! Okay, I have to do this quickly because I need to go to sleep. Okay. Harp. Father thinking more than anything. Doesn't mention anything to Ryan. Toki's mother doesn't have a name. Okay, the Evergreen Bridge. That means Shinkichi. Shinkichi is the Evergreen Bridge. The fish. We know that, let's see, the man he deceived us with his so-called right of resurrection. The man who tricked the people with his false dark arts swings from a rope. They thought the man had escaped the previous night, but oddly enough, he was found hanging on the garden of Dameo's mansion this morning. The man, a local named Shinkichi, was known for his kind temperament and skill in crafting Netsuke clasp. But his life wasn't always easy, he was optimistic. The spirit that the Ukiyo Ibum brought must be blah 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 craftsman. The old crowd was found in a miserable state, as if he sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he had ended his own life, unable to bear the weight of his crimes. But that man told no tales, and the man thought of him as a bad man, even in death. A deep sound drums. So, how long has it been since it started occurring each day? Could it be from the daimyos? Recently heard of their drum in the far watchtower instead of wooden clackers, but I don't see a fire. So why are they sounding the drums? Then one morning a body was found. Isn't that old man Kanso? Kanso? The Ukiyo painter. He lived nearby but had been down and out for years. Despite his best efforts to sell his wood, every now and then his granddaughter would visit and he would teach her how to paint. It was an old man's only pleasure. One day, his granddaughter told him about her dream. Of course, the soul resurrection. Hearing her tale, the old man gripped by a sudden zeal and began to paint great favors. His work quickly became famous, enchanting all those who heard. What could possibly have happened? The people whispered among each other. It looked almost as if he had been beaten like a drum. Let me see, the one-sided read. Okama was a lovely woman. She was spirited, working hard life, a frugal life, yet pleasant life, until her husband hung himself. The husband of Okama is the husband. Okay. Okama. I guess it's the way that they died. Okama, okay. Shinkichi and the Okama, but Seimei. This man has been one of the Mayo spies. It appears after my husband will be next, so be it. But what is he hunting for? Okama, putting on the airs of a woman mourning her husband, went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Tomeso. He soon discovered that she was right and that her clan had been deceived. Okama decided to bring her newfound knowledge to the Emeos, much to Tomeso's alarm. Angered by having been misled, confronted her directly, but Okama would not listen. She cursed him, called him a vile names and everything. Blood splatter. Okay. Or is it the ever-burning lantern? In which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. This is the ever-burning lantern, so this is Tomeso. Lantern. So. Tomeso was the I need to know where Kanso was dead. Kanso, when did he die? I think... Let me see here. How much is... Okay, so... One, two, three, 4, 5. I think something like that. Let's see. Oh shit. Yeah, I have work tomorrow. 1 second. I want to see if I finish this. If I lose it correctly... There we go. Oh, you got it right, it's open. It's 5 tries. I just need some time to get warmed up, that's all. Now we can finally read what's written inside, let's see. Okay. Okay. I see. What does it say? First is the account of the tragedy surrounding the right of resurrection that occurred in the Conjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Conjo is laid out clearly. The incident was the origin of the 7 mystery of Conjo, that the cursors, right? Yes, the resettlement of the victim of the incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The contents are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't just give us the information we need. Ah, is there anything else? Yes, here's what we have been looking for. I bequeath this scroll to the future generation to be used to prevent the calamity should arise and this curious incident, it says. Wow, he foresaw all this happening, and it continues. Those who seek the forestalled disaster must guard these 3 items in one place and cast the rite of cleansing and spell the rituals a curse will fulfill. My soul that is in my curse echo, my body that is in the living continuity of my bloodline, and my mind that is in my own consciousness. Also, if I gather all 3 things in one place, same as ritual experience will activate completely and negate the curses at the rite of resurrection. Oh, that's it, that's exactly what we need. The 3 things are same as soul, body, and mind. I say his soul is same as curse echo. His curse echo, so same as his body is part of the 7 mysteries. Now that you mention it, Mr. Ayashi said something along the lines before. There's an arc in the return. My curse echo called my curse. My curse brings the reading to curse bearers. What kind of hint is that? Maybe I'll make more sense we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next, the body is the descendant of Seiman, it seems. Wasn't you assuming they're with Seiman? He and Michiyo Shiarashi, who had other talisman. Both of them had already passed by that time this iteration of the curse was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we going to do? His brother was split up. There has to be others. Oh, there's another one note here. Where is the anarchant? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one who's with strong spirit sense. Certain will be able, if a spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of the spirit themselves. So it says, do we know anyone like that? I can't think of anyone. Let's move on for now. Next is his mind. What do you do with his mind and his soul? In a paranormal theory, it seems that human minds are soul, but the mind is usually thought to be part of the spirit that makes up consciousness of oneself. It's like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. I see. I think that makes sense. So is there a hint for finding this one? Well, let's see. That should the rite of resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind be awakened there. Demon tries to seal away the rite of resurrection, but before he could, Ashino stole the record of fates. So as a countermeasure to the rite being activated, he made it so that his mind would be released from the seal. Okay, but what does that actually mean? What it means is... Seiman Man awoke the night of the rite and was activated and must be possessing someone out there right now. What? We have the person together with everything else. Alright, so we have to find the curse echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Seiman. Then we shall get them together in one place and we'll be good to go. Right, but there's one thing. The second and third ones could both be the same person. Oh, so he could be that. Like how Michiyo lost her memories when she was possessed by Yako. Same concerned might be not aware of who he really is. So if he learns the truth, could he start to act in his own accord? Oh then, the person could already be... Oh, hold on a second, someone's coming this way. Huh? Excuse me, could I interview you for just a moment? Who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen? I'll even throw in these bones from some fried chicken. You can't even eat this real. I don't really want them. Don't say that, come on, they are delicious. Actually, I thought I might have the picnic right now. Why don't you join me? Sorry. I don't know, I don't understand. What should we do? Well, it's not like we need the exact spot. We can't do anything with other people around. Let's just move somewhere else. Sorry, we're in the middle of something. Let's just be on our way. Ah. It hurts. Holy shit. Well, I guess we have a bit more. Okay. Storyteller, you have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. Let's bring the story to the same measure of conscience to a close. Who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Unfortunately, it seems that the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there's really no way to stop her. However, should you find that this conclusion is not for your liking, it means please pursue a different path. I've done it once before, so I'm sure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I have been your humble storyteller. Good night. And it's a good time to stop. I guess that's it. But there will be a way to finish it. Well, see you tomorrow. Because I will be streaming again. Good night. And have a nice time.